Hi families, it's Mr. Kram with your Wednesday play opportunity. You've got a second grader, and in EL they are learning about paleontologists and the fossils that they dig up. And so this activity for this week is just going to allow you to make a connection between what they're looking at in school and a project they can do at home. It should hopefully, if nothing else, serve as a catalyst for a conversation. Because a lot of times if you ask your kid, like, hey, what are you learning in school? They don't necessarily have anything to say. This will hopefully let them dig a little deeper, no pun intended. So, here we go. Step one, I want them to create a self-portrait of themselves as a paleontologist, and they need these supplies. This is what paleontologists have. Chisels, walkie-talkies, a good hat, boots, a rock hammer, which is the kind of hammer, it's got the pointy end and then the flat end, a brush to brush off bones, and then a tape measure to measure the length of the things they find. I've drawn a quick self-portrait. To give you an example, this is me. I think I look great. I've got my rock hammer, a chisel, tape measures in my toolbox here. Got the walkie-talkie in my belt, my hat, my boots. Now hopefully your child, oh yeah, here's my brush right here in my pocket. Hopefully your child can do a better job of this than I can, maybe add a little color. And if they can do this, bring it into class. Your teacher's probably going to hang it up, and it just makes a neat connection between what they did at home and what they're doing at school. And if they really dig that, God, it's another pun, I'm sorry. Here we go. They can move on to this stage of this, which is where they can imagine a skeleton that, as a paleontologist, they've dug up. This is fictional. Obviously, I've created something that looks like a cross between a dragon and a dinosaur, or a dog. I can't tell which. It's the Kramosaurus. But it's fun for them to sort of imagine, okay, I've found these bones, and what would it look like if I put them into a museum? And this is also kind of a cool way for you, if you want to have the conversation of, like a paleontologist, you've dug up these bones, and now you have to infer, without a lot of information per se, what kind of a lifestyle this creature has lived. So, with my friend here, for instance, he's got flat teeth, so I know he would be a plant eater. And he's got really long legs, and he has used those legs to rip down the trees he needs. He stands on his little hind legs, tears down the trees to get the little leaves. He's got a little tail out there, it helps him balance, and he's got sort of a thin body, which makes him fast. He can stay away from predators. So just having your child sort of infer some characteristics of their creature when it was alive, that could even go on the back of the self-portrait. Anyways, just a quick activity. Hopefully we'll spark some good conversations about what they're doing in EL. So again, I'm going to slide this over here at jkram@wcpss.net. If you need an extension activity, I'd be happy to provide one. Just let me know what you all need, because as parents, I want to make sure you guys are getting what you want for these activities at home. So any feedback is good. Thank you for taking the time to spend with your child doing this project. Have a good Wednesday.